They want to write the legacy right down middle. It's classic as can be, and FURIA bring the heat. First blood found. No surprises to see those rushes. Peacemaker was already talking about it. The noise the crowd provides, the rushes that allows FURIA take full advantage, but Heroic take the B side.
Yeah, Art in at the back. Good stand onto the first. He takes it one step further. What an opener. FURIA take the pistol dominantly. And it's a bit of that signature FURIA flair to kickstart it all.
Yeah, and I'd say the people here are liking the sound of that, liking the look as well, Harry. It's going to be a heroic step up for the Danes if they were to ever take this away, not once but twice in the Janus Arena.
Versus the team that cut short their journey last time they were in Rio. Heroic, not shy of having unfinished business. They want to chase that trophy all the way into a grand final again.
Yeah, we're back in that very arena, Harry, where the bad blood was spilt, and FURIA want to keep spilling it. They want to get revenge. They want to write the legacy right down middle. It's classic as can be, and FURIA bring the heat. First blood found. No surprises to see those rushes. Peacemaker was already talking about it. The noise the crowd provides, the rushes that allows FURIA take full advantage, but Heroic take the B side.
Yeah, Art in at the back. Good stand onto the first. He takes it one step further. What an opener. FURIA take the pistol dominantly. And it's a bit of that signature FURIA flair to kickstart it all.
Yeah, and I'd say the people here are liking the sound of that, liking the look as well, Harry. It's going to be a heroic step up for the Danes if they were to ever take this away, not once but twice in the Janus Arena. But FURIA rushing down mid, as classic as you could expect. Force up for Heroic. You don't see this a lot in second rounds after no bomb plant, but Heroic, they're the team with the highest win percentages in these second rounds after losing pistol at the tournament, about 40%. That's solid numbers. They like the risk, they're gonna gamble.
FURIA are not keen to repeat too much aggression in this one, though. They're pushing down Banana Shore on Art. He's always been the wild child of FURIA, right? The one man really testing the limits of what you can and can't get away with in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. And he's got Drop supporting him every step of the way on this banana push.
And he's been rewriting that, you know. He's been trying to find his footing as an aggressive player, as someone who makes moves on CT. We've seen position changes on maps. We've seen, you know, different styles out of Art, but still, of course, that same FURIA flair inside of him. And I think with this much on the line, I can't wait to see what Art's bringing to the table today. Heroic, no doubt they'll be ready. Banana still the object of their desires. They wait with flashes.
Oh, good timing on the nade. And an important player to bring down low. Shush has been having some fantastic tournament runs for Heroic as of late, and this one's no exception. He's been someone worth keeping an eye on, so taming him a little bit to open up this round makes the force fight that much tougher for Heroic. They're going to throw a fake exec over towards B, but the true intention is this A play. And right now, FURIA are falling for it. They've got two players in the site, and they've got to put on a show.
Yeah, it's K-Serato and it's Yuri. It's the fangs of FURIA here as Heroic comes storming up the short side. K-Serato stops the first, but Heroic, they've got no more nades left. They've just got to brute force their way in. Pistol's getting shredded right now, and FURIA holds strong in the site. One casualty, and a calamity for Heroic, who now have to take a back foot.
And that's not par for the course, you know, it's not the trend for Heroic. Normally they're great at finding impact on these force by rounds, so not the way they envision this one beginning. Just down to pistols now, couple of nades board up. But the stage is set for this hot streak start from FURIA. Looks like they've stuck the landing on the conversions.
Yeah, you can't play nothing anymore. You can't play full Glocks. You've got to have some idea in the tank, some chance to steal a kill that can propel you forward. A little bit of a momentum can go the long way, but only damage to safe in the banana. He will live to tell the tale, and Art will take his mantle, pushing back down for more kills. Perfect round to do it. Heroic have little resistance in the form of firepower. And so Yuri takes audacious fights down middle as well. This should just be FURIA 3-0. And Gary already getting ready with the rifle round plans.
Yeah, we've seen FURIA a little bit around today. And for these guys, you know, they're kind of buying into this being like a Destiny-type run, right? The chance to get revenge versus Heroic. The winner of this going on to face off against Na'Vi. And of course, that was how FURIA opened last time we were here in Rio with that win. They were the underdogs in that matchup, and they rose to the occasion.
I think it's especially bittersweet when you just consider how that last time went down. Right, 2 rounds away for FURIA, 2 rounds, and they would have been in the grand final of the Rio Major. And Heroic, of course, closing against a comeback. Easier said than done. That one will never leave FURIA's mind, and they're here for that revenge arc.
It's down with the Deagle. Don't give him an inch, because he'll take a mile. Yuri holds the line over in mid, and so that one you stop worrying about nice and quickly.
And they're not scared, right? And that's one thing we'll say about FURIA. They're never scared. Still pushing down middle against the Deagle, knowing it's ready. But that's just FURIA, baby.
I want to talk Yuri coming into this one, right? Because for my money, Keisarato and Yuri always been these heavy hitters on FURIA. For him, back in Rio, he had a bit of a dire go at it, did Yuri.
Yeah.
But throughout this time, on the repeat, he's actually the top-rated FURIA player. He's had some fantastic games. Even sat above Keisarato.
Well, it can be easier to learn from your mistakes than, you know, repeat, you know, a horrible tournament. One with such high stakes. So yeah, him and Keisarato at the top, certainly what you need for FURIA, certainly what you want. And with this reform from Arts, I think we've got a different FURIA today.
It's Heroic's first fall by, though. Let's see what Cadian's got up his sleeve here. Oh, that is a lovely opener, and Stown has looked good to open up this game. Oh, that's a gnarly combo of util, and suddenly the red carpet's been rolled out for you over towards B, stained in the blood of FURIA. Heroic moving in, a swift exec onto R.
Yeah, Stown doing what he does best, right? We want to talk top-rated players. Well, this guy's right up there in the top 5 of this tournament, above every FURIA player as well. He's had a fantastic return to form after also some shaky months.
And it's wild that right now FURIA are even like moving around, right? They're just going to hold this position, trying to save the guns, but Stown wants the ace. 4 in the round, doing everything for Heroic in this first rifle. A one-man army knocking on the door of FURIA, and Shush is there to knock out the last man.
I don't know if he even saw him there, just spamming the corner, maybe an arm stuck through, but nice, easy round, and Yabi's laughing all the way as well for Heroic. I like how Blair put it on the desk, right? Sure, there is pressure. Any team in this situation with thousands of people screaming boos to their name would feel pressure, but for Heroic, they are fine to do it again. They will be a little less scared than your average Joe. And seeing smiles, seeing laughs is a great sign.
Yeah, I mean, for the longest time, the only people, you know, Heroic had to depend on were each other, right? They kind of were the villains of Counter-Strike. They were the team folks love to hate.
So why not lean into that? No better place than Brazil. And no better opponent than FURIA. Double orb, double pistol. FURIA-esque.
Yeah, this is the quintessential FURIA buy. Oh, and Yuri opens it up!
Oh, that's
on
dirty.
The spam, never even saw Yabi. Turning away at just the wrong moment is safe, trying to get away from that flashbang, so it's swiftly brought back into a 4v4.
Oh.
And there's the opener for Stown.
That's quick.
That's both the orbs knocked out. This was a hefty price tag on this round for FURIA, and the 2 big ticket items are now gone. The pistols have got to do it, and they will start to repel the B play.
They know there's 2, but they still want to go. They don't want any chance of FURIA picking up guns in this round, so Heroic side by side with tight spacing, trade out into B. The bomb will be planted. FURIA behind the smoke. They're already thinking about the later rounds. They're thinking about the save, and maybe that's the right move. Yuri's got safe Zorb, and Keisarato will take an AK. Heroic up to 2.
Yeah, I think already, you know, the form that Stown is showing to open up this game is terrifying. That first rifle round was all Stown, and this one, you know, sure, he only gets 1 kill in the round, but it's the kill that makes that B play happen.
That was sick.
It's the kill that made this kill on the wall bang onto Yabi not even feel like it mattered to Heroic, like they never even had to worry. And so now starting to chain some rounds together, they're going to break FURIA's money early in this match. They're now looking to leap up into the lead. This AWP and AK gonna have to do the heavy lifting in this next round if FURIA even want to make it competitive.
Yeah, Safe takes it. I don't know if he'll buy armor. This is a hefty investment. He's going to go for it. So already FURIA putting more in than maybe they should. And hey, in for a penny, in for a pound, right? Every little bit for FURIA to fight for these early rounds in the game. And hell, they got the util behind it. Can they take Banana back is the question. Art gets a molly in. They play a boost setup. And the AWP remains at A.
It's early in the series, right? If there ever was a time to take these sort of risks, go for these more vintage FURIA-esque moves, it's now, right? It's at the beginning when you have a little less pressure, when you've got a bit more time to right your wrongs. And there's still the chance for FURIA here. Serato up on the boost, looks to make it so. Tessez is blind as he attempts the trade.
No.
And Serato, it's written in the stars this round. The boost finds the double, the smoke spam sends them packing. What can Heroic be expected to do in the same way that they had a one-man army in their first rifle round? FURIA now offer up a taste of theirs.
And that's why you give him the big gun, right? Serato, the big dog of FURIA. And that's a lazy clear for Heroic as well. We see a lot of teams check the boost, look out for some trickery on the B-bomb site. Already FURIA employing it early, and Heroic saving just under a minute. They know the effect that that setup has. What a devastating way for your rifle round to go early, right when you were ready to break FURIA's economy and put them back down to flat pistols.
Yeah, Heroic are going to be kicking themselves. They know, this could have been so much more. This could have been the kind of turn of the game going in their favor. Instead, FURIA have an early second wind. And, this is why when you look at them employing some of these riskier investments, coming through with a buy here, their second kind of cobbled together investment in a row, it's not without its fair share of risk, but the reward is so sweet, and they put full faith in Serato in this round. That's going to do wonders for him individually, right? That feels great. You know that even though there were other guys setting you up, putting you in the boost, you nailed every opportunity you were given.
Man, the pressure this series always provides, right? It's not one we get commonly. It's not one that happens, even every year or multiple times a year. But when we get it, it's always for the head. It's always for elimination. Be it the playoffs of the major, be it Cologne, Pro League, only one team can stand tall. And for the most part, in fact, every time, it's been Heroic ever since 2021. But today we find out if there is a changing of the tides. Timeout coming in early. Gary getting very involved. Exists stoic as ever. And of course, Cadian doing much of the talking. The guy that put these kids on the map in the first place.
Right back in at the end of the pause. Let's see what Cadian cooked up. FURIA have got a good spawn on Safe. I wonder if he's planning to get involved early. He's taking that AWP over into middle. The flashes leave him high and dry. Doesn't want to get caught. So he'll just go through the motions and fall back early. Holding on to mid. He's flashed off the angle. Heroic and moving swiftly here. Looking to really exert this fast A play. But will they get past this double apartments hold? It doesn't look like it's Safe. Even wins his fight out over on the long side. It's just the captain left, and he might have to go down with his ship here. Backstab is in, and FURIA get dealt a fast round that they completely shut Heroic out of.
That's back-to-back, man. It's Cadian not doing his due diligence right now, rushing up top B, trying to pop in with smokes out in their hand, now going for a quick A. The util's there, sure, it does hit some players in the face, getting the AWP back. But Yuri, unperturbed, gets away with murder from the balcony. These are very quick rounds for Inferno, Harry, and I don't think Heroic can keep this up. Maybe for this one, Mac-10 and a pistol kind of screams some speed. But you've got to do some early work if you want to get through FURIA. They run it back. Heroic fast as ever, up short.
Yuri makes it into the pit, though, and this extra meter going to give him a tiny bit more safety. Overwhelmed by the Mac-10 of Yabi, who's finally on the board.
This is why they did it. This is what they wanted, right? You catch FURIA setting up early triple B. You catch him double long with an AWP setup, a bait and switch. Look what you find. a free entry from a Yuri that's caught out of position, and then a bomb site that FURIA, hey, they're going to give it a go, but aren't favored in a retake.
A lot of teams would write rounds like this off. FURIA and not a lot of teams. They bought Heroic down low in this post plant. Everyone's wounded with the exception of Cadian, but he is far removed. He's holding on to top middle, but unfortunate timing, and now he's locked out of the round. Trapped down here while he represents a free kill. They might just look to home in on the site. Serato goes back and deals with Cadian, and so now they can fixate on the 4 men that lay ahead of them. Molly down into the pit. This is going to be a last-second retake. Shush going 1-for-1 is big. Does all he can, and FURIA decide to write this one off.
Everyone's going to die. That's a fact right now. Heroic surely can't survive this bomb blast at this range, and they hit heads on the way out. Maybe, just maybe for Yabi, but Stan will die. And FURIA, they gave it a go. You got to give them respect for that, but it was never meant to be. Those retakes are so hard. Even in a 4v4, Cadian wastes just enough time down bottom middle. And as long as Heroic don't overplay their hand in that post bomb, that is
theirs. Legends in the crowd, legends in the server. In full support of this FURIA squad.
We love that. This is more than just a game, Harry. This is Counter-Strike.
That is just mad. Imagine how this feels, you know, FURIA being watched on by an icon of the nation. Imbued in the jersey, and here to rep the boys, Heroic on the other side of it, and find their way in that last round, right? And now they're looking to capitalize. Now they're looking to try and ride this wave of momentum. They tried it 2 times in a row. They felt like they had something they can exploit here on FURIA. And so now the onus is on this FURIA squad. How do they adapt? How do they deal with it to take Heroic out of their comfort zone?
Is there anything not against Heroic, right? All they've got is each other in times like these. And hey, that's taken them to the top. That's taken them titles, and definitely to grand finals. Cadian's orb waits, and even the banana take comes late in this round. They've expelled a lot of util on FURIA right now. There's not a single Molotov left other than the one dropped back in spawn. But for very little cost, Heroic have done a lot. And they look